Hi there, Goncalves graduates, grade 4 students. Mrs. Goncalves here. I miss you guys so much. All the 4th grade teachers and I have been thinking about you guys and planning lessons that we can do on this new YouTube page. So here's my first lesson. We're going to talk about math for a little bit. The first thing I want to mention is you might be thinking, I'm home, I don't have any supplies, how am I going to do math? But I just grabbed some things around my own house that you could use. This is just a piece of a grocery store paper bag. I ripped a piece off. You can use this. A piece of mail. Your family gets mail. You can use the back of the empty space and write on that. You could even use a paper towel. I wrote my name, and if you need it, you can use that. You also can write with many things: pen, crayon, markers, not only a pencil. Pencil's good, but use whatever you have. So today I want to do a little bit of review. In the packet hopefully you got the packet. There's several pages on place value and standard form and ways to write numbers. So I want to review that today a little bit to help you out when doing those pages in the packet. So the first thing I want to mention are the ways in which we write numbers. There are 3 ways to write numbers. We have the standard form, which is just the numbers themselves, 78,215 in standard or number form. We have word form, where we use the actual words instead of numbers, 78,215. And finally, we have expanded form. And that's where we expand or make bigger each number. And they all stand on their own: 70,000, 8,000, 200, 10, and 5. When we add them all together, 78,215. So those are the 3 types of numbers. I want to remind you all, there are many examples of place value charts in the packet. However, a lot of times, as we've learned all year, you can draw a model for yourself. Drawing your own model, creating it yourself, sometimes helps you put the numbers in the right places, and it gives you a chance to check your work. So don't be afraid to draw your own model on a piece of paper and use these numbers in the model. And then you can practice these 3 types of writing numbers. Okay, so I want to give you guys a math challenge. Before that, I want to point out, I'm sure you notice, I'm in my Patriots pajamas. I haven't left the house in a couple of days, probably like some of you, but I'm nice and comfy, and thought I'd mention it since you're probably wondering, what is she wearing? Okay, so the math challenge. The math challenge is this. I wrote 3 numbers: 26,743, 48,908, 16,550. Your challenge is to write all 3 of these numbers using each form. Okay, so standard form, word form, and expanded form, just like we talked about. Each number will be written 3 times, 1 time for each form. Tomorrow, I'll come back on the channel and we'll review, and I will have done these numbers in standard form, word form, and expanded form, and we'll see how many of you got them all right. Okay, it's pretty easy challenge if you recall what we learned earlier in the year, and I know you can all do it. You're gonna do great, and I'll see you tomorrow when you log back on to the grade 4 YouTube channel.